Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So quite often I'm asked this question, what should we do when the succulent has sunburn? A lot of times people don't even know what exactly is sunburn, and they tend to think that it's some kind of a fungal infection. Now remember guys, now this is my avocado cream. It was severely sunburned. You can see the leaves tend to look like this, and a lot of times people think that this is some kind of a fungal attack or a fungal infection. So the leaves are going to look like this. As you can see, this is another case. Now what happened over here is the sun's direction tends to change. Right now I'm very happy with how the sun has changed its direction, because a lot of my collection is getting a good amount of morning sunlight, but at times the sun can stay a little bit longer in the previous place. Now this particular pot was kept in a position wherein it was getting a good amount of light for 5 to 6 hours, and I did not pay much attention because it was doing quite well. But as the season changed, the sun's direction also changed, and the spot wherein it was receiving only a good amount of 5 to 6 hours of morning direct sunlight, because of the change in the sun's direction, this succulent started receiving sunlight until afternoon, almost around 2 or 3 p.m. and the succulent was not acclimated to it, because the succulent was only acclimated to morning direct sunlight. So I had completely forgotten about it, and then one fine day I see that the leaves have started to get burnt. So I immediately moved it to indirect bright light, and ever since then you can see there has been a lot of new growth, and the new growth is not going to have those scars. The older leaves will have those scars. So what I would suggest is, if you have a situation like this, please do not pull out any of the leaves. Let the leaves be on the succulent as it is. Slowly, and as and when the succulent starts to grow, those scarred leaves will get overlapped. The new growth is going to overlap those, and the new leaves are going to be fresh. They won't have those scars. So please do not pull out those leaves. Like you can see, I have left the leaves as it is, though they are completely burnt. I don't touch them, and as and when there is a new growth, it completely covers up the older growth. So if you have a situation like this, do not spray anything on the succulent. It is just very plain and simple sunburn, and which will recover on its own. Unfortunately, the leaves that are already burnt will not revert back to green. They are going to have the scar permanent as long as the leaf is on the succulent, but you can leave it as it is. As and when the new growth starts to come out from the crown area, it's going to be fresh, and it will start to cover up. Like this is the fresh growth. It will soon cover up the scars. So just leave them as it is. Do not do anything. Just water them as and when the soil tends to dry completely. Do not water on the succulent leaves, only in the soil, and it is going to pretty much work out really well. So please don't be worried if you have a sunburn. Mistakes do happen. At times the sun's direction tends to change and we don't realize it. So please do not pull out any of the dry leaves. Let them be as it is. As and when they tend to dry out, they will fall automatically. But from your end, do not try to pull out anything. Do not spray anything on the succulent. This is nothing related with any kind of fungal attack or fungal infestation or any kind of mold. It is just the sunburn, and it will eventually start to get overlapped with the new growth. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.